What are the things that makes women look more attractive to men? Just in case you are asking the question, what can I do to look good? What can I do to boost my beauty? Or what are the things that men find attractive in women? This video is for you. Sometimes men take notice of the things that we do, the way we live, and the way we carry ourselves. Though they may not tell you, but men have a way of hiding things. Most of these things that you do are what they find attractive. Hi, my name is Oluwatosin, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to another wonderful segment, and I hope this video will be a blessing to you. I just want to urge you to stay to the end of this video. You may learn one or two things in this video. So without further ado, let's dive into this video pronto. So the first on the list is be yourself and be confident in your abilities. It's supposed to be two lists, 2 points, but I want to join it together so that I don't take you guys on a long journey. You see, real men appreciate authenticity. And you don't have to be someone else in order to be acceptable by them if they are truly and genuinely interested in you. Sometimes we want to appear in a particular way, portray a kind of image to men, and forgetting that there are things that make us who we are before these men find us attractive in the first place, to even want to have conversation with us. So I want to urge you that it doesn't matter the kind of profession you're doing, as long as it is legit and as long as you love to do it, and as long as it is your source of income, the things that put food on your table, I don't think you should be ashamed of it, regardless of the kind of profession it is, whether it is tailoring, whether it is hairdressing, whether it's catering, whatever it is, as long as you love to do it, you don't have to hide it from any man or anybody just because you're trying to portray a kind of image. You want them to see you in a particular light, you want them to see you in a particular way, so that they don't belittle you just because of the kind of profession that you offer or that you're into. A man who loves you will appreciate you, will accept you, regardless of whatever you are doing. So let's move on to the next on the list, which is take care of yourself and your physical appearance. Choose hair that suits your appearance only. It is not every trend that you have to follow. Thank God I'm not a fan of trends, honestly. I don't like to just jump into the trend when it comes up, I want you to understand that because they are trending doesn't mean that it's going to suit your physical appearance. So you need to understand the kind of hair that suits you. You don't have to break your bank because you want to make hair. It doesn't have to be expensive. The most important thing is your hair is neat and it suits your appearance. You can't do hair that is not looking good on you just because you want to follow trend. Make sure that the hair that you have on your head suits you, looks clean, looks neat, and it's up to date, like it's new, it's not looking untidy. Let's say you don't have time to make your hair. That is why sometimes it's good to invest in wigs. Those wigs doesn't have to be really expensive, as long as you have something on your hair that looks good on you, and off you go. Just make sure that the one you have underneath is as clean, because when you don't wash your hair and you're putting a wig on it, it's still going to smell. So you want to look good, you want to smell nice, make sure that you wash the hair underneath before putting a wig on it. Find a skincare routine that works for you. And I'm not only talking about your body wash, your skin cream, or whatever. When we're talking about skincare routine, we're also talking about the food that you eat. Yes, it's very important that you invest in getting the best body wash. And when I'm talking about body wash, I don't mean the ones that makes you bleach your skin and leaves a kind of smell on the body, because I feel that some of this body wash that bleaches has this particular very distinct smells that comes out, and I don't advise you to go to use that on your skin. Just make sure that you are using the best body wash that suits your skin color, and also the best cream that also suits your skin and your face. So what are the ways that you can also help boost your skin is by taking enough citrus, taking enough fruit, taking vitamin C, and also drinking enough water every day. Drinking water helps to purify your blood, detoxify every toxins in your body that may be fighting against your well-being. The water helps to flush them away. And when you're drinking enough water, that you're eating citrus, which is fruit, and you're taking enough vitamin C, what happens is your body glows and your body softens. And also invest in sunscreen. I don't think you need to break bank to be able to achieve them. It is very important that you take care of your mental health. If you have any experience in the past, every past trauma, visit it and forgive your past. There is nothing that is too difficult to forgive. And for you to move forward in life, you need to forgive in advance. You see, the reason why we are who we are today is because of the experience that we've been through. I'm going to tell you that you're not the only one that have been through one experience or the other. I have also gone through a lot of experience. So helping us to put this behind our back and moving forward is the best way to achieve the greatest thing in life. You need to forgive your past and move on because you have a future ahead of you. How can you live a wonderful present life? Is by forgiving your past. And your past is the reason why you are who you are today. The strong person, the strong woman that you are today is because of what you've been through. So see it as a strength and not a weakness and forgive your past. Invest in body fragrance. You see, apart from your beauty, your appearance, your look, one of the things that people will never forget is how you smell, your perfume, your cologne. Make sure that you invest in a fragrance that you like that smells good on you. It doesn't have to be expensive. As long as it smells good on you, trust me, it is the most expensive perfume ever. Just make sure that you're investing in a fragrance that suits your smell board. If that is correct, please, if it's not, correct me down below. So it doesn't have to be expensive. You don't have to break a bank because you want to invest in a perfume. Wear clothes that flatters your figure. Don't say because this particular dress is trending, this particular dress is what everybody's wearing, is what Kim Kardashian is wearing, is what Beyonce is wearing, is what Rihanna is wearing, so I want to wear it. You need to understand what suits your body type. You need to understand the kind of color that complements your complexion, the kind of dress that complements your shape. So if you're the kind of person like you're not experienced in that particular area, talk to people that you know are very good. There are some of your friends that you have around you that can give you a top-notch free advice, on the kind of wardrobe you should have, the kind of clothes that complement your complexion. Know what suits you. Don't say because somebody is wearing this, I want to also, be up there trending. No, you don't have to be up trending. Just do you. Do what complements your skin. Do what complements your body shape, your body figure. That is all that matters. And this is how you can look attractive and standing out. Well, we are done with this particular list. Let's move on to the next on the list, which is be independent. You see, we cannot overemphasize on the word be independent as a woman. Even if you have someone doing it for you, you have someone helping you out, you have a man in your life who does it every time, 100%. You need to understand that being financially stable goes a long way because sometimes there comes the raining days where this man may not have the power to do it for you, but you have to do it yourself. So you have to be financially stable to an extent. Honestly, it is very beautiful when you can help yourself, when you don't always need a man to do it for you. And also, being security wise goes a long way. Sometimes a man will not be there to save you, to protect you. But what would you do when you find yourself in a kind of situation that you need to come out of? Being security conscious and having some, techniques that will help you come out of all those areas is very important as a woman. You need to learn to protect yourself. You don't have to wait for a man to do it for you. Learn to protect yourself as a woman. Be security wise. Learn one or two things that you need to do to be able to protect yourself, to stand for yourself when you find yourself in a kind of situation that you need to defend yourself. So it is not about only being financially stable. You also need to be security wise. And I know there are other areas too that you need to also be independent at. So having a financial stability and being security wise goes a long way as a woman. A man will not always be there for you. Honestly, there are times that he may not be there for you. One way or another, you need to be able to take care of yourself. You need to be financially stable. You need to be able to protect yourself, help yourself when it is very needed. Being independent is not like being, overpowering, like we don't need men in our lives. No. When we are talking about being independent, we're talking about being able to do things for yourself. Because what if you don't have a man in your life? Are you going to keep depending on people, depending on your family, depending on, one person or another to fend for you? You need to be able to do something for yourself. You need to be able to stand for yourself. Don't depend on anyone to finance you before you can be financially stable. So let's move on to the next one, which is your sense of mannerism. You see, this is very important in our lives. How do you relate with people? How do you relate with others when you're out there? A man notices all those things. Men may notice and pretend as if they're not seeing, but they are paying attention. And the way you treat people tells the way you're going to treat that man. Also, the way you handle situations. Are you the kind of person that snap at everything? A kind of person that dismiss people? All those traits are not a good trait at all, and people can see it. Once you have that trait and a man sees that you have it, you may instantly become unattractive to that man. So if you're a person that dismisses, you don't have a sense of humor, you can't take a joke. Like when a man is being friendly with you, you are too serious, you don't want to take a joke, you want to seem like a perfect person in his eyes, you want to let him know that you can't be vulnerable. As a feminine woman, at a point you need to learn to be vulnerable. Being vulnerable also make you more attractive and more beautiful. Learn to take a joke, learn to be soft, learn to be relaxed, be able to handle situations. There are times that things will not always be as it is, but being able to handle situations and show your side of empathy. Sometimes a lot of us just don't want to be found in any situation. We want to always enjoy the good times, but when it comes to the bad times, we are nowhere to be found. It makes the world even more toxic to people around you. So you need to learn to show empathy, because this life is not perfect. A lot of things happen. It takes someone who has empathy to make this life a better place. A lot of things are going on in the world, so be empathetic. When things are going wrong, let them know that you have a shoulder they can cry on. You can comfort them when things are not going as it should. Be sympathetic, be empathetic when it is needed. Have a sense of humor. And also, I forgot to add that, be a listener. It's not every time that you have to prove a point. See, sometimes you may be at fault and sometimes you may be right, but learning to hear from the other person's perspective goes a long way. And it also helps to add to what you already know. Because you're quiet, you're listening does not mean that you are not right, does not mean that you're a fool. It just means that you are sensitive enough to listen to what they have to say. So you're not listening to respond, you're listening to understand. And sometimes when you listen to people, even the person that is talking to you can sense that I think this person is right. Let me just give in. When you want to prove your point, things may even get even worse. Things may escalate. So sometimes learning to listen may help things to be sorted out amicably. It also helps you to understand people and also improve your communication skill. Learn to listen, show empathy, know how to handle situations, and also the way you relate with others, it goes a long way. You don't have to snap at everything, snap at people. Learn to control your temper. We all have different temperaments. Regardless of the kind of temperament you have, learn to control your temper, because a man can see. And when you snap at everything, the man can just sense that, okay, if you're doing it to everyone, then one day you're going to do it to me. So I think it's something that you can work on. If you easily get angry, there's some people that you can talk to that will help you or give you some insight into what you need to do to help you tame your anger. So let's move on to the next on the list, and also which is the last point on the list, and that is your space. You see, this is very, very, very important. Your space tells a lot about you to men. How you take care of your space. Are you the type of person that gets up in the morning and off you go? You don't have to lay your bed before you leave the house. All these things, the wrong signal to men. Trust me, if you're a single person, you're doing it, there's no way you're going to improve yourself when you're married. So if you're already doing that now, the only way you can help yourself is to start working on all those areas so that when you're married, you will not continue to do the same thing. So if you're the kind of person that wakes up in the morning, you don't lay your bed, you just off you go without having to lay your bed. It is a very wrong thing to do. And the best way to start your day is first laying the bed after your morning devotion. Laying your bed keeps your head straight. Honestly, it's just like a mantra. It's another exercise. I don't know, I feel when you lay your bed, it gives you this excitement, it gives you this fulfillment, this first time fulfillment in the morning. So learn to lay your bed, learn to put things away, learn to put your things in order. If you want to be able to think well, if you want to be able to breathe well, learn to take care of your space and also practice minimalism. It is not everything that you see that you want to bring to your house. It is not every furniture that has to be in your house. It is not everything that has to be sitting in your house. You need to learn the art of minimalism. It helps you and also help your mental health. When you practice minimalism, it helps you reason well. It helps you think straight. It helps you think clearly. But when you have a clutter spaces, everything is thrown here and there, everything is just sitting down on the floor, everywhere is just messy. It affects your mental health by default. You may not know, but it is actually affecting your mental health. And men take note of this. They take notice of all these things, the way you place your things, the way you take care of your space. Apart from the fact that you are human, another thing that is very valuable is your space, because after you is your space. Your space is where you spend most of your time. So you will want to spend time taking care of that place, because your space is where you spend most of your time, and your space tells a lot more about you to men. And I hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Oluwatosin, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel, show your love, and also like this video and share to as many people who needs to see this video. If there is any point in this list, like any simple habits that you are used to that it really works, why don't you just comment it down in the comment section and letting other people know that it actually works. And also, if you have maybe your own point, because there are a lot of points, like there's a lot of habits that can make you more attractive. We just only mentioned few in this video because of time. So if you have anyone that is in your mind that is going to boost someone's attraction or someone's attractiveness, why don't you share it in the comment section and let us get talking, let us get discussing more about the video. Doesn't only end here, but also continues in the community section. So thank you so much for watching. I remain your girl Oluwatosin. Like I said, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. It also help to grow this channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. I think the next video should be here, or here. Anyway, it is, just please make sure that you watch it. It can also give you more insight into maybe what you're looking for. You never can tell until you click that next video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.